Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run Attempt Episode 39. So, as I was doing the morning ritual, and I got that morning ritual all done. Actually, no I haven't. I lied. Put in an extra false life on top of us. Now we're done with the ritual. While I was doing that, I noticed that both Gale and Lae'zel wanted to talk, but part of me thinks that it was the same thing, but just in case, I'm going to go and talk to them before we continue on with this episode. So, Gale, what have you got for me?
We must claim the crown of Karsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Riveting. Okay, yeah, I think it's the exact same thing. Let's just double check. Lae'zel, you have anything profound to say, or are you just going to spout the same thing of blah, 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 Orpheus,
the
blah?
tadpole reveals your mind to Lae'zel.
Oh.
She knows you refused to bargain with Raphael.
This is a new thing.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Because we don't need the deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path.
Which is the Yankee way.
I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it.
Yep.
We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Krashet. The Githyanki will be free.
Alright. Well, we're not entirely going to do that. Also, I'm not going to go into the House of Hope until I am at max level, which is level 12. And I'm not going to be fighting Raphael. Sorry, I'm not getting the hammer. I'm getting the good items that are in the House of Hope. But anyways, we are all good on basically everything. And I'm not going to waste any elixirs or anything, because we are literally just going to be running around the streets. I'm not anticipating doing any hard fight or anything in that regards this episode. And because we're not going to be jumping around, I even summoned the Shadow. So Shadowheart has her mace away. So let's go and anoint Gortash. And then after that, we will... Oh, wait. Hang on. Let me go check something real quick. Yeah, this is what we want. I'm getting about 4 more grenades. Okay, we'll balance that. Alright, so we'll definitely also be to go on a selling spree as well.
Let me get back to it.
Okay, and then we're going to go back to the Worm's Crossing. Alright, so we've got 8 grenades. Let's see. I will throw these 4 grenades. I think I'll throw these 4 grenades onto Shadowheart, because I think I've got the other 4 on Karlach. Yeah, I do. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Alright, now we will anoint Gortash and then get into the city proper. There's definitely some good items, so I anticipate a lot of selling sprees, getting rid of all of our junk so that we can buy some of valuable items, but also we have to chase around a stupid dwarf halfway around the entire city. Come on, load this up. They're floating in midair. What witchcraft is this? My computer's just being slow. On the other side, I can see what's behind everyone's wall at the moment. Like here. Alright, there we go. Now it's loaded in. Okay, I guess I have to talk to him.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Same thing Dammit said. Do you know how to fix this malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
That was worth a shot. Where is this Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Alright. Leave. How do we get over? Talk to you, I guess?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
I can do the persuasion. Investigator Valera needs me in the lower city. A serial killer's on the loose.
Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Rock solid alibi. That was good inspiration. Okay, let's see Astarion. Rock solid. I'll magic with Flame Fist. I'll let you into Worm's Rock. Okay. And in we go. That's 400 experience.
Halt.
2,400 left.
We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Ooh.
Expecting you.
Hang on.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Give me 1 second. I will throw Will in here for just a second, just so that we can guarantee something, because I just remembered another thing. So I'm going to swap out Astarion for Will. I'm not even going to level up Will. We're not going to fight.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Could it be true? Duke Stelman allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
I'd like you to join me.
Sorry, but
Take
there's
Astarion's
no
place.
room. Ready and willing.
Yeah, he's ready to level up. I'll do the level up later.
I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love. Do you regret it?
I could never regret fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
I imagine they're supposed to have this conversation well earlier. Okay. Forward we go. Failed to save game. Error code 804.
Without all 3 stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
I've never seen that before. I am also scared, so let me just hit a save. Okay. And then let's just do a quick check. Okay. Okay, good. Save. Alright. I was worried that something was wrong with my honor mode save. It's not. Seems to be good. Open up.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even pawns.
Alright, and there's Mizora.
What happens next?
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Yep.
Here we go.
And then up to the audience hall we go. And we've got an audience. We are 2,300 experience away from level 11. And we'll have access to the top level spells at that point.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends. Thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Persuasion. Careful, Karlak. We can't risk a confrontation here. Thank you, persuasion expertise from the illicit powers. Let's see. 5, 4, 8, 12, 17. Oh. There. Just the guidance. Guaranteed persuasion.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay their respects.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
My favorite assassin. I'm so glad you've returned to my side.
Hang on. What? You know each other?
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlak can wait.
What business have you with me?
Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlak traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think.
And that
you and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
And what does the Cult of the Absolute have to do with this?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Let's see. I'm trying to figure which one. You are mistaken if you think I could control myself. Hang on, I don't remember saying, but the plan sounds brilliant.
We are brilliant. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Why is the crown failing?
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
What kind of partnership do you have in mind?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She craves the Netherstones for her own, desperate to impress Baal. She only cares for blood, and your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear prince. He created you to rule.
What do you propose?
Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Now, I'm trying to not be committal
I can
here.
detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Let's see. Or betray me. Let's see. Let's see. I know he's telling the truth. I'll think about it. No promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it?
No.
A shame. It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Right. Surely still watching the hand of Orin. Why do you need me?
Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, why call you enemy when I could repair an old friendship?
I must go.
Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await.
All right, so that should get the steel watch off our back.
Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Well,
my friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
All right, we're all done with that. And then we'll talk to Karlach, as she is rightfully very pissed off.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seemed like an absolute fraud and a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
People are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
All right. There we go. And then down the passageway we'll go, and then we'll talk to Mithora.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Already? I thought Gortash wanted to keep him around.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Alright, well, let's talk.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Father's involved, which means it's worth hearing her out.
Mizora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay, we're done with Will now. I'm going to head out here.
Friend ended up having werewolf cubs. They'd be so adorable.
Oh, okay.
If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the Steel Watchers to theirs.
I've shown no signs of lycanthropy, thank you very much. But should that change, I'll take it you're volunteering to be childminder.
Buy me some protective gloves and I'm all for it.
Okay, that's funny. I haven't heard that before. I don't know where the whole talk about lycanthropy came from, but that was funny. Alright, let's get Astarion back in our party. I don't see Mizora. That's good, I don't want to talk to her yet.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal.
She'll probably appear during the
When
long
the devils
rest.
start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
I need you to party. Will you travel with us?
Well, obviously I would. But
you can trade places with Will.
Well, in that...
Alright, let's see what everyone has to talk about hearing about Mizora.
Mizora. I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Leave. So I know... So the person who's going to be a replacement will reveal themselves later, but right now everyone's who they say they are.
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
Okay. But yeah, everyone's who they say they are until it decides to say, okay, this is the person.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Okay, so he's done talking. Let's see about Shadowheart and then Gale.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Okay. And now Gale.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Alright, so we're going to leave. Do you have anything to say about that, Halson?
Mizora schemes with
Yeah, he
Will's
does.
very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Alright, we're going to leave. And now we're going to go into the city proper.
Something's not right about those Steel Watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. Where they look
Okay,
at
which
you.
way?
Don't like it.
This looks like the... No, that's the wrong way. Yeah, it's just... Wait for the walls to load in are annoying. Yeah, this is the proper way to Baldur's Gate proper. So everybody across. We'll do the prison break probably the next day. Entering a different region. Venture Force, yes. And you thought it was bad trying to load Worms Crossing's bridge? Just wait until it tries to start loading this city over and over again. Oh, my poor computer. Probably why this loading screen's taking so long. I will have to say, this is probably the only game where it really makes you feel like it's a living, breathing city. The most out of any of the games I've played.
Ah, thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed.
Oh yeah, we
Ta-ta.
we finished with him. And yes, when we are shapeshifting, we get plus 24 to all checks. That includes when we are disguised self. And now we have a new ally added. Good, I have that. Wait. The slightly slimy note. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. You are most welcome, my friend. Wait, why am I wearing that? The electrocution. I need different. I guess I'll wear this for the time being. Or, you know, give resistance to lightning for the time being as well. That'd probably still work, but we'll need to get that replaced before too long.
Let's see what this does.
Alright, execution notice, let's check it.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
Okay, we've got 5 long rests. That'll be fine.
The gods are watching me.
Alright, so we unlocked Basilisk Gate here. First thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go to the camp and show what are the camp that we have right now set up. And it's literally the alleys. We're set up in the alleys here, which is kind of hilarious, but at the same time, okay, we're just going to loot everything here because there's no way I'm sleeping in the alleys. Everyone has their own sink. For example, Shellheart has mugwort and 2 incense. Then over here, someone was able to like figure out where this is, and it's just like really, really, really far west. It's a place that you couldn't normally reach. But anyways, let's grab this. This is like a really slum area, it looks like. A bucket of fish. I think there's supplies in here. Yes, proper fish supplies. Lobster cage with some fish in there. Some more fish here. So we're just going to stock up on supplies, even though we do not need to. Honor mode run, can't risk it. Going to be doing lots of long rests. But I know we have plenty of supplies for that. Okay, take that. And let's see. So we've got Lizelle. Okay, nothing here. Isabel's still there. Alright, what we need to do is find Karlach. Double doors here. What's been here? A dusty book. But it is worth 14 gold, so grabbing that. The reason why I'm grabbing everything, including this silver chalice and silver plate, is that we're going to be changing camp locations. And And like I said, I refuse to sleep in the alleys. Karlak has a silver spoon, so we'll grab that. And there's some wooden crates back here. Okay. All done, taken care of. What was that? Guess a cage door open. I like how we lugged this all the way here. It's just funny to me. Okay. That's good, my book. Let's get out of this dump. And let's go and make our way over to the Elf Song Tavern. Okay. And then we're going to be suffering this low loading rate. Alright. Keep my hands to myself. And if I recall, the Elf Song Tavern is here as we wait for things to load.
Speaks well, that. My entire life. Your look serves you well, though.
I wonder if my old things are still. They could be used to.
Okay, so they are actually talking. Let's see here. Karlak, I wouldn't mind doing a little shopping in the city. Same. I think I've overdone it with the black and purple for my entire life. Okay, that's nice of them. Okay. Open the door. I'm here, and look who it is.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Didn't we make a bet in the Druid's Grove? You didn't think you'd survive, yet here you are.
We did, didn't we? Never thought I'd begrudge being alive. Alas, I've got nothing in my pockets but lint and disappointment.
Perhaps I can help with that. I'd like to trade. Nothing. Okay.
Great time. Heading to the roof. Saw your own drinks in the meantime.
Okay. I don't actually know how to get to the roof. Maybe I'll just follow her. Oh, she just poof disappears. Okay, great. Well, I know how to get up to the second story, and I'm going to do that. We're so very close to leveling up. I can just smell it.
This is a crime scene.
Yes.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and performance. I wonder if it's set up.
Alright, let's open this double doors. And talk to her.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Are you Devella? Valeria sent me.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Well, what a coincidence! I've already solved this for you. I know more about Baldur than anyone you'll find. Let's see. Tell her about the murder target list you found.
God, that's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, The Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Any idea who it is?
No idea, unfortunately. But whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
What will you do in the meantime?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Oh,
that's all I
knock
can
it off,
ask,
Astarion.
and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
All right. So that is all done, taken care of. Oh, that's how you get to the roof. Okay, let's get to the roof. There we go.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Okay, what was the perception here?
That's curious.
Huh. Okay. Astarion, we've got some good elixirs here.
Ah, you found my hiding spot. Not a word to Alan. He doesn't believe in things like breaks. Or eating.
Lacrissa, I'd be more than happy to help you out at work. I could...
No, focus on your music. Besides, I'll be living a life of luxury when your school takes off.
You two are very cute together.
Right? I keep telling her that.
Lacrissa!
All right. The hero and I will stop teasing. For now.
Okay. So that's all, cute and everything. How do I get back down? Ah, here's the hatch. And now, let's go and talk to the innkeeper and get our new lodgings.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation.
Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one.
Intimidation. Persuasion. You want 200 gold to sleep next to a murder scene? Really? Oh god, this is just not fair. Oh, this poor bloke. With advantage too. Natural 20. Here we go.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
And just like that, we get inspiration and the new lodgings for free. Let's see. Karlak. What was it? For once, a warm meal. A tame room and board at the Elf Song Taverns. God, that was just not fair at all. Nope. Okay. Come on. There we go. And then we can go in here. And then here is our brand new room. And it's loading. All right. So this is much nicer. And this is where we'll be staying. Leave robes. So that's our new camp. No more alleyways for this guy. And now let's go and start solving some of the murders. I'm not going to go into the basement yet because that's a huge fight. I'm not up for it this episode. But this guy is on the murders list.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
The rats are unimportant. Your name is on the list of murder targets. You need to hide.
No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
And we can easily murder the rats in a bit. We'll do that later. The cats don't do anything. They're basically the representing the lazy cat. Okay, so let's see. So we have all of these murder locations that we can go to. But we're going to go to Cora next because this is definitely a fight. All right. Shovel's invisible. Here we go, and there is our dwarf that we've been hunting for.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
They do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
That guy's cowering in the air. So my medicine failed. That's annoying. Cora Highbury, your life is in danger. A serial killer is after you, and I'm rolling something.
No! I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
And now the fight begins. Cast Dimension Door. I'm gonna fight him later. I'll just backlash him. Okay, so he's out of the fight. And then, let's see here. Hunter's Mark. This one. Oh, this guy right here. Oh, well. Sneak attack. Huh? All right, mind reader. Okay. Then sneak attack. Mind read this. And then this. Follow up. Let's see. Brutal leap. Okay, I see. Individual targets. Okay. We're gonna rage it up in here. It gives us our temporary hit points. Let's see. No, there's civilians here. Dang it. Okay. So I'm going to throw it at this guy. Oh, luck of the far realms? No, I'm going to save that for the real one. And then the pike again. I wonder if this will actually, this fight will level us up. How much? If the expected was 250. No, not quite. Alright. And then Karlak move up here, so if they try to run away, we'll just stab them. Oh. Paralyze my flying ghoul. And then we stab them with Polar Master. Aha! Good job, Shadowheart. Alright, so this guy, he's got strength, so we can either do 7 to 27 with claws or strength drain. Let's do the strength drain. Well, he saved the strength drain. Hey, we found some actual shadows here. Okay, zombie got him. Go, Starion! Okay, he's still alive. That's annoying. Oh, he's looking for shovel. Alright, so he can be dead, but he's got chilled, which means he's resistant to fire, but he's weak to cold. Anyways, I'm going to go here, and we're going to multi-attack this guy. And we'll end our turn. Shovel. Let's see if we can kill this one. Alright. That's a no. Blast him with this. You've got ambush, attack rolls. Okay. He died, and the zombie should have come up from that, but it didn't. Okay, and I think we'll be done there. And for these guys, let's do a Scorching Ray. Actually, I'm not taking much damage. I don't need to use a short rest yet. So we'll do Eldritch Blast against both of them. Alright, that's a critical miss. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. Alright, us is here. Us can jump here. And then us will hit him with claws. And missed. Okay. Zombie's turn. Jump here. Okay, I have no idea why the camera's freaking out. And that's a miss. And we will key cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Magnificent.
And darn, we can't quite reach him because there's just too many people in the way. We can't do that. So we go here. Let's hamstring shot. No, we'll just do a regular arrow. just a regular arrow.
Now it's only a matter of time before another body turns up.
That's alright, I know exactly where he's going. Okay, so they've got daggers on them.
No traps, please.
Alright, so we'll remove these guys of all their daggers. Oh, hello. Take that. That's going to camp. Don't need it. Promising candidate. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So sending that to Shadowheart because it's just taking up inventory. And let's see. If I go in here to talk to her, I'll get some gold for saving her life.
I need a quick word.
I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Yay! 1,000 gold. I'll thank you for that. Let me just talk to her again because she's still appearing for that.
I still can't believe...
Oh, nothing new? Okay. Alright, well, I got the gold. So I am happy. Enough. Okay. Now let's go along here. Start making our way to... Yeah, here. We're going to go head down to there. And then we'll check on the shops that we go. Okay. Open up, and let's go say hi to her. She doesn't have her husband, though.
I know you. So you made it out of the Underdark. More than I can say for Balin. If the old sack was going to die, he could have brought back some noble stock beforehand. Without the bloody fungus, Bone Cloak's days are numbered.
How are you getting along without Balin?
Well, it's a lot quieter without him bumbling about the place. He was on the slow fade out anyway. He was a terror most of his life, you know. Mean, drunk. Got a few scars I could show you that'd make you wince. When he got sick, I was grateful for the relief. But so angry, too. We both of us deserved better than life gave us. Now he's off in the City of Judgment, probably wasting away unclaimed. The old heathen. And I'm here. Alone.
Alright, are you glad to be back in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, sure. Cultists on the loose, a murderer hacking people to bits, and big metal freaks stomping hither, thither, and yon. Couldn't be more delighted.
I'd like to trade. Let's see what she's got.
Go on, then.
She'll have some good alchemy stuff and a bunch of the stuff that I sold her earlier. Let's see here. Let's talk with equipment. That's all the stuff I gave her. So alchemical stuff. So let's see. Nothing really new that we need. So, and she's only got 16 gold on her. Ha. Okay. Alright, let's go and get on out of here. And yeah, there we go. They're just casting cantrips all over the place. We discovered the waypoint. So let's go talk to a couple of the shops here and start getting some valuable pieces of equipment. Talking to this guy.
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Let me take a look at what you have. Alright, I know there's something here I probably want from him. Armor of agility for medium armor. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks. I think this is for Astarion. Yeah, medium armor. Okay, this is the upgrade. So we would want this, but we have nowhere near the amount of gold for that. I can shove all this at him to help out. Yeah, sure, I'll give him that. And that's it for now. Okay, so we need to be able to come up with 4,000, about 2,500 more gold.
The way I see it, you've got the folk who invest in quality armor. And you've got the corpses who try to play it cheap.
I guess that's sound logic there. Okay. Okay, so let's head back. And I'm going to start emptying out all of my trash stuff on this guy because we need to get that armor for Astarion. Okay, I managed to do it. I mean, he's going to have all of our gold, so we'll need to sell more of his stuff. But we got the armor for Astarion.
Truth be told, I wear chainmail to bed these days. Oh, I've heard too many stories to take any chances.
Nice. Okay. Oh, right. Tab. Okay. So we're going to take this, throw that on Astarion, and now he looks all nice and everything. We've got that. We need to dye that. I'll do that when we next go to I guess if we're going to camp, we'll do it now.
Watch your back.
Okay, let's see here. Dyes. We can do that. We can do the blood plum or the green dye. What would he look? What kind of dye would he look into? Sea green. Why don't we try deep lilac and blood blue? So let's start with the deep lilac. Nope. Nope. Don't quite like that color, so that's definitely out. Let's try with this. Oh! That's not too bad. Actually, you know what? I think this is it. That's the dye. Okay, we'll send those to camp. Meat. My turn. Time to grab stuff. Add to wares. I'll add these to wares. This I'm not get rid of. All right, we're already overburdened because armor is heavy. Let's try to get the gold back from this guy because we're going to need to buy something
easier to
from the
don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is.
Let me take a look what you have. We'll give him the wares. We'll give him that. That'll be good enough. All right, so we're back to a Southern.
City's got a dangerous air to it these days. Only makes sense to take self-preservation measures.
Alright, so now that we've got all that, I didn't even look at the AC. Astarion has now 24 AC. He has our highest AC of all of us. And that could go even higher. Anyways, let's talk to Fitz the Firecracker. We can have Karlach catch up.
Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you want a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hell have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Let them catch up uninterrupted.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Don't know why it's cutting out a little bit.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Greg. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all set?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock.
Yes. Okay, finally done. Alright, let's see here. The number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. The wielder doubles their proficiency bonus when rolling ranged attacks with this weapon. That could be good for Astarion. I think that's the only good weapon they have. Yeah, nothing else is here. So, we need to figure out how to get the dead shot and upgrade from the Darkfire short bow. Yeah, the damage goes up. Their critical hit roll goes down. They double the proficiency bonus to hit. Okay. Okay, so we're going to need to do a little bit more
to have you back.
shopping back and forth.
Is that Fitz?
Okay, talk to Karlach.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What?
Yeah, something's... I'm going to have to restart this after this session. But anyways, let's continue offloading all of our junk. Let's see what we have to offer. Alright, let's get these dead shot. We have enough now. Yep, we'll barter like this.
Trade's booming. Folk are scared. And better to be scared and armed than scared and empty-handed, I always say.
Alright, so we got this. Let's put this over on Astarion. That doesn't do that. There we go, 7 to 14, but it's plus 12? Really? I saw it. Oh, it's not accounting for the double proficiency bonus. For rolling range attacks. Oh, we'll just keep that. Titan String, you've done your purpose. So we'll sell that to Damon. He's probably around the corner. Okay, that's going to blow up when we go up there. Let's see here. Trying to figure out the best way through. Let's go down through here.
How much did you drink, you idiot,
Oh, a wood barrel to loot here. Anything in? Nope. Okay. Then let's go around town. And we've got a murder target up here. We'll talk to her in a second. There's actually a dirt pile here. Come on. Please reveal it. Nope. Okay, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, how do I want to do this? It's like right here. If I recall, people don't... It's considered stolen, like it belongs to someone. Alright, so we'll talk to that later. Right now, we will talk to the murder suspect.
My friend dared me to
Murder
come here alone
victim.
for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am.
You should make yourself scarce, so the killer loose, and you're a target.
Come on, mate. Who would want me dead?
Persuasion. Please listen to me. Others have died already. You are in danger. Guaranteed win. That was weird, but I'll take it.
Oh, shit. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. I've got to... Shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
Alright, well, she's gone. Perfect. Anyone else here? No. Okay, I'll just be a little inconspicuous. Take all that.
Let's get in and out.
And then we'll stop hiding. Alright, what did we grab? Sea green dye. I can go to camp. Cloud giant strength. It goes to Karlak. And I think some food was in there as well.
With haste.
I remember doing my test run, and people got really pissed off at me for touching that chest. I'm like, come on, it was buried in the ground. You have no claims over it whatsoever. I want to avoid this, because I don't want to do this fight just yet. I want to do the fight with the dwarf. I want to finally kill him and end the murder sprees.
What is, dear? What is?
You guys, you're just as rich as the day I married you.
Okay. So up here, and also we can get proper garments for everyone.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
In we go. Knock, knock.
Can't you feel it?
Hang on. Shovel's not visible. Now shovel is invisible. Alright, in we go.
I don't know. It's like
Oh no, she's in trouble.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bar. Together, we shall transcend.
You might have blades, but Magic Carmet, you are no match for me.
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
And fight time now.
I will savor you.
Yeah, improve warning flare because that's a critical hit. Critical miss. Good. I want her alive. Oh, he hastened himself. That gives him another action. And he paralyzed both of them. Oh, no you don't. Shield bash. Okay, that saved him. Okay. Let's do a hunter's mark on this guy. And then we'll do this with a sneak attack. Wait, I want a critical hit, right?
Felt like I was gonna faint.
Oh, it says critical hit, so do not react.
They probably chuck you in the
Okay, so he's still standing. We can fix that.
Probably.
Don't need to. Okay, so that's dead.
Can't even browse.
And then you seem like you make a good target to slash on. Alright. And then all of these people show up. Do not kill her. I'd rather her be alive. Darkness. Ha. Executioner. Okay, so the ambush does. He's looking for shovel. I wish we had that ability. Alright, you go kill that. Oh.
No way
Or
to run
not.
a business. Can't even browse.
Oh, shovels in the initiative order. Alright, yeah, come out here. Another arrow of darkness. Really. Okay, now Shovel's turn. Kill that. He's still alive. He failed me, Shovel. But we can definitely do this. Raging all the way. Okay, out of here. Let's see. Okay, let's try... Oh, they've got Mind Reader. Okay, I'm just gonna stab him. That's a critical hit. Let's see, Piercing Strike, yep. Reckless Attack. Ooh, okay, this guy has high armor class. What's his armor class? 18? Not bad. Okay, it's now time to do the Spirit Guardians thing. Where is it? There it is. It's been a while. Hang on. How do I do Spirit Guardians? Ah, there we go. And let's make it a level 4 spell. And we've all leveled up. And let's Lazy Retaliation. Okay, moving up. And move up to this guy. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, she's holding the lantern. Good. And the fire elemental. Okay, that didn't quite work. Now this will work, and then we're multi-attacking socks. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can keep them alive. And 1, 2, 3, black hole. All right. So they're all there, and I don't want to do confusion. Let's see. This guy has. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, yeah, I need to fix that. Yeah, why don't we just light this guy? And we'll fly over here. Paralyzed, yep. Zombie's turn. Let's go right here. Okay, we have advantage. Let's go for the advantage on Dolar. Okay. And now it's his turn. He's lethargic because his haste wore off. Oh, because of the black hole, the slow. Oh, that fixes everything. Black hole's even stronger than I saw it. Okay, we're going to brand the weak.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while
All right. Can only use once per turn. Oh, well that's okay. That's not exactly what I wanted. Okay, so then we'll just. I did this wrong. I thought for sure I had my sneak attack up, but oh well. Let's turn off all in so that we can guarantee a hit. Okay, so we got Pierce to weak.
Slow way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse.
And then we'll hamstring shot this guy. Ooh, nice critical hit. Excellent. Alright, these guys turn. Warning flare. Another critical miss. I love these natural one throw that they're doing. Yay, zombie hit him. And then we're going to fly here. And you. 55. Let's go for the 65 shot. Miss. Darn it. What are you going to do there? Hit me with an acid arrow. Okay. Shovel's turn. No. The frighten's not going to work. 50 and 20. So yeah, let's hit him with some claws. Alright, he's going down. Slowly but surely. We'll finish him off with this. Like I said, we need precision when it's this tightly clustered. Yeah, looking far around. Finish him off. Alright, we're all leveled up. Seems like it. Alright, you get to die. And you get to die. And if we come over here, you get to die as well. See, is it just fun? Why? What do you mean path interrupted? Fine, I'll just stabity stab.
My faith will protect me.
Alright, and Shadowheart will click heals. And run all over the place. And we'll blast them all with this. Okay, that'll do with them. And you will poke this person. Oh no, but that will be fire. Alright, multi-attack this person. Okay, good. Shadow's turn. I don't think he'll be in range of anything. Nope. Alright. Shadow's turn over. Okay, so synaptic discharge. Let's see if we can hit them. It's at a disadvantage. Why are you at a disadvantage? Oh, because it's a mind reader. Alright, well, we'll try. Hey! Went through! Okay, I have to know. What did you roll? Here we go. 15 plus 2 plus 2. So 19 and it gets to 14. How's that 30%? Oh, because it was a disadvantage. That's right.
The cost.
Okay, last guy's alive. Let's go ahead and just pull him out of there for a second. Well, I didn't quite pull him out. Oh well, I'm just going to run up and let's just finish him off with an triple Eldritch Blast.
Done.
I don't need to do that. This will kill him. And he's up and alive. We can just stand and acid. I'll level up after I talk to him.
I must say, I'm damn.
Oh, come on. Can't believe the audio's not working. Unfortunately, yes, I've been hunting them for quite some time. Okay. I'll just skip all this because we're not hitting that. Just aside, thank you. Most greatest discount on my wares. Glad to see you in good spirits. Such horror, I don't see I have much choice. Now, may I help you today? What are you selling? I sell anything and everything needed to cultivate your countenance. The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any dregs you'll pick up in Worm's Crossing. Alright, let's see what you've got in stock. Alright, so we'll get proper clothes here. I don't have... Oh yeah, I could give this. Oh, he's already really happy, so this is fine. Alright, so we got that. Any other good clothes? I'm cutting underwear. We'll grab that as well. And magnificently realized ensemble. Okay. I think I'll do. Alright, so we got the clothes and we can play dress up later.
Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
Oh, you talk now, do you? Okay, and then let's go and talk to... Where is she? She was alive right there. Where's she gone? Well, Dolor. Let's see. This will go to camp. I'll pick up this and this. These will go to camp. I will pick that up because that's full of the hands. But yes. Let's see. All of these. Dimension door boots. I'm gonna send that to Will. Alright, these we'll send to camp, and I'll pick up the torn and bloody pages. But whatever.
Phrase. Sicarius. And a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
There she is.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet.
She's talking to Shadowheart. Oh my gosh.
I should have known it would be you. Thank you.
You should be talking to me, not
If it had been
Shadowheart.
the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back.
Weren't you supposed to be protecting patriarchs in the upper city?
I was heading that way after we last spoke, when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see what was going on. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it, that was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. Like I said before, it's not something I can look into in an official capacity. But you?
Yep, we'll get to it eventually. I have a hand. I'll investigate this tribunal.
How did you... Perhaps it's best I don't ask. Do what you have to do.
We got off his body.
And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything to tell of your investigations by then, I'd love to hear it.
Alright, so that's all done. Before I forget, I'm going to give this to Shadowheart. This is going to go to Karlak, and this will go to Astarion. And then we'll do the type, and let's do a proper level up. Get to that. Finally get access to the next level of spells. No, I don't want to be level 11 Sorcerer. I've decided I'm going straight for level 10 Warlock. With a Fiendish Resilient, I can choose the damage type, and I can pick a new damage type each short rest, which means I can actually think I could get rid of this cape and upgrade. And anyways, let's do Bone Chill. Undead receives disadvantage on attack rolls. We're never going to use it. Doesn't matter. Okay, level 5 spells. Let's get a Cone of Cold, actually. And replace a spell. Any spell to replace. I can replace Hold Monster. What can I replace it for? Nothing that I care to replace it with. Alright, level 10 Warlock. Next I'll get the better spells. Okay. So I'll cancel that. Oh, I hit the wrong button on my keyboard. Alright. From the top. I'm sorry. Skip. This. This. There we go. Next. Shadowheart, level 10 cleric. She gets divine intervention. Let's give her Thaumaturgy. And we'll get rid of this remove curse. And throw in this mass cure wounds. Why not? Accept. Next. Sarlacc is level 11. Alright, and now one for short rest. If she drops to 0 hit points but enraged, she regains 1 hit point instead of being down, so she now has another death ward on top of the death ward that we gave her. Perfect. But the next level is what I really want with her, for that feat. Alright, Astarion. No, you're not going to be a level 6 ranger. We're going back to rogue. Because at level 7 rogue, we'll be able to increase our sneak attack. Wait, which one is this? Ranger. And yeah, rogue. Level 6. Change this. I'm going to go with survival. And let's do investigation. To get the extra skills from the rogue. Survival so we can find more chests easier. So I think we've pretty much found most of the stuff. But no, there's still others to find. But yep, level 11 achieved and acquired. That's great. Let's go and loot all of these corpses. Whoa, whoa, arrow of piercing. Okay, well, all arrows go to Astarion. Roll, we'll loot you. Nothing on you. Socks, what about you? Tombstone, Keeper's Shop, and then this, and get all that. And now, our next goal is to get to level 12 before we start anything really major.
My castle with bones.
Oh, we've got some corpse to loot here. Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's get out. And let's go and short rest. So now we're all back up to mostly full strength. And then, you know what? That's actually a good way to end, I think. So, I'm trying to think about where I want to end this episode. Yeah, we'll end it right before entering the park. I've got good feelings about the park. Yeah, I know something about the park. Alright, so we come over here, and I think this is where we are going to end the episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's get going.
And I'll catch you all in the next Baldur's Gate 3 video and episode. Catch you then.